Welcome. Welcome to Friday night. Tonight I'll be with you looking at houses. I will eventually leave this area of Pennsylvania. I don't, maybe within a year or something like that. Let me just make sure we're all copacetic here. Done that. There we go. Okay, people are in. Hello. I suppose before I do anything, I should tell people on Twitter that I am doing this. Tell people on share to Twitter. There we go. I need some music in the background, but it's all, people have like copyright free music and stuff. I haven't made a playlist or anything like that. I wonder if I can play like royalty free music in the background. First time in a long time that I've been here for a stream. Oh, thanks for joining me. I apologize that I'm eating on microphone. Evan Humphreys says, where's my VTuber? Some people like the bird, some people don't. Davey Rando says, are you on Zillow going wild or you're just browsing Zillow? We're just browsing Zillow, but occasionally you find wild stuff. So, Ronan, not Ryan, says, good day. Hey, good day. Good day, Matto. It is, let's see, Matto's in Melbourne, which means you are 6 hours behind me tomorrow. So it's 10 p.m. here, which means it's 4 in the afternoon for you, I think, tomorrow. 2 p.m. Oh, even more. Nice. You don't want to leave Pennsylvania. I don't want to leave Pennsylvania. Okay. So right here is the greatest city in the world, fight me. But it's right next to the place I don't want to live. Right next to can't pump your own gas, next to Front Plate City, next to, mid beaches at best, next to pretty much, I like New Jersey. There's a lot of cool stuff to do, and New Jersey is definitely way more chill than people give it credit for. I like New Jersey, but I do not want to live there. This feels tempting. Veronica, hey Veronica, come to Jersey, don't run from front plates, be ungovernable. Can't do it, Veronica. As much as, see, you go into New Jersey and houses are cheaper. You go into New Jersey and houses are cheaper than Pennsylvania. People don't think it's like, they don't think it'd be like that, but it do. It's like, what's his Instagram channel? The Real Malik Joe. It's like, is it nice to live in Jersey? It's like, yeah, but at the whole time, it's like, the fuck no. New Jersey is chill because it's full of old New Yorkers. Yeah, it is. So here is the golden triangle of places that I would like to live. You got, there's Center City, Philly down there. But you go up past King of Prussia, like outside the Beltway. Our Beltway in Philadelphia is 476, aka the Blue Route, aka, 611, goes all the way around. That's like greater Philadelphia, greater suburbs sort of thing. Beyond that is this area between kind of Birdsboro, and people in Pennsylvania do not refer to this area as Allentown. This is the Lehigh Valley. Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton. This area is an area I know well from going to school right here in Kutztown. Kutztown is a very good jumping off point for Manhattan because there are bus services that go there. Also, the Lehigh Valley is a very good place if you like to visit New York City, which I love to do. Don't do it enough, but I am going to New York City on the 27th of March for the New York Auto Show press days only. Ronan Nut Ryan, how's Pennsylvania when it comes to housing? Right now I'm in the Philippines, but I'd like to move to the U.S. in the future. Pennsylvania, you can pay as much or as little as you want to. PA's pretty big for the Northeast. You got really everything down here. The closer you get to New York City, the more expensive it is. I have friends in Pittsburgh who say move to Pittsburgh, but once you cross the Allegheny Mountains, the weather changes. And I like Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's cool. It's a little bit too Ohio for me. I love Ohio. I love Cincinnati. But it's that little bit of Midwest. Can't get decent food. You know, but that's me being spoiled because New York City's right there. Philly's right there. Baltimore's there, DC's right there. I just want to be an hour and a half closer to the action. Bethlehem, one-ish hours to New York City. Yeah. Bethlehem's also a great place to live. Like right here, right off 78. Yeah. $850,000 for, oh, is that new construction? Yeah. You can get Ben. Okay, let's get some realistic, just that little bit overcast all the time. Yeah, that's Pittsburgh. So let's put ourselves, let's get some, so HOA, obviously fuck HOA. We need 2 parking spots, yes. I'd like to have a place with the potential to build a pole building, so we're at 1 to 2 acres of land. Yeah, that's good. Apply that. We're going to not do price right now. We're just going to see what's there. So that limited us a bit. Look off Route 33 in Bethlehem, Palmer. Okay. Well, yeah. So we've got near Easton. We've got for $300,000 a short sale. Now, I'm not smart enough to know what a short sale is. Country living. You're near Easton. This is not... Someone died. That's fine. They just left their shit on the bed. Can't even make the bed. Just a bunch of stuff. What is short sale? Is that... Ugh. Okay, there's a whole bunch of pills right there on the table. Short sale means owner's broke and the bank wants to unload it. Okay, so a bunch of dirtbags lived here. What the fuck is your dog just there? Oh, now that's a nice place to poop right there. Look at that, all that space around that toilet. That's all right. I can dig wood paneling. Yeah, filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Wazonic says beer fund. No alcohol tonight, but in the future for sure. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting RCR. Just a bunch of dump. Ugh. Someone was living in a bedroom with no windows, which means that place is going to smell. Yep. Oh. Oh. We got a garage here. Someone trying to do something on a Civic and a Fox body, and there's a transmission right there. That could be an AOD or a 4R7W. So, okay, respect. You know, yep, Veronica says Fox body with the seal beam headlights. That's an early one. Some, looks like you got some speed limit signs you stole. You stole that one, you stole that one. All right, these guys are getting cooler. Oh, that is a Chevy too. But what is all this Tyvek stuff just hanging from the roof? Does this thing leak? Ugh. Yeah, this is a hillbilly's house. It's Matto. Thank you for the beer fund, Matto. Thank you. Thank you for guiding RCR. Oh, Matto, someone got in my DMs on Instagram and say they have a bunch of Marriott points they want to donate to our cause. So that could bring the price down of getting to Adelaide to go hang out with Garbage Time, which means we could, I mean, I'd still take your advice and fly there, but that would mean that maybe we could have a night or two out there and not have to pay for housing. We'd get a free hotel maybe. Not sure, but again, that's we'd have to find more days in the trip or something like that. Yeah, I wasn't sold on it either until I saw the garage, but like there's stuff wrong with this house. Now, Veronica, yes, Dank Pods collapsed. I don't even know if Dank Pods knows about regular car reviews. I still haven't even tried to reach out to them. Maybe other people could on my behalf, not you, Matto, but oh, then there's that other VTuber who also is there named Z, but he's right there in Melbourne, so that would be easier. I just have to get on their radar to see if they have time. What is this for $750,000? This magnificent Spanish mansion in Pennsylvania? All right. It's a very nice bathroom. Don't care. Oh. See, okay. Oh, that's got 90s vibes all over it. God damn. See, if this better have more than 2-car garage. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Show me the garage. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Dumb, 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 dumb. We're going in circles. You didn't even show the garage. Not interested. Slat TV has the perfect thoughts. Thoughts on Pennsylvania banning key cars? I think like everybody else, it's just some government clerk who needs a W, and also I forget who told me this, but could also be lobbyists from like John Deere and a bunch of other people, have nothing to do with us and have everything to do with farmers using key trucks as farm vehicles instead of buying those ATVs from Cabela's or whatever. Just for fun. Yeah, all our 1.1 million stuff. Let's put a cap. Well, let's not. I can dream. We can all dream. Also, when I'm picking a place to live, I also have to pick a new venue to film. Veronica Wheel says, musty man cave for the gay. Man, I'd have so much frauding down there. Hey, it's Tony Airlines in the chat. Hey, Tony. It says C5 Corvette owner basement. Yes, we can all cosplay as dads, except for Tony, because he is a dad. Jack Noble says, I think you're onto something with John Deere. Got a super chat here from Sandra's Tuner. Says, watch out for people recommending places to live. They may be trying to get you or someone close to you or move next to you like a stalker. Of course. You know, why wouldn't they? Everybody's got to shoot their shot. What's the best car to fraud in? Chevy Express fan. Veronica says Jay is in the chat. Yeah, Jay is in the chat. So ideally, oh, what's this in Harleysville? Oh, it's right there. Okay. It's a 2-car garage. Okay, so the pictures are posted from a screenshot of the photo. You can see the scan lines of some CRT. This rules. It's pictures from a different website. Oh, dear. Thank you very much for showing me the scenery. And I'll bet the inside of that house is trash. You're not even showing me the inside of the house. Suspect. Tony says, move anywhere along the SEPTA line. Yeah. The northern line, it even shows you this. We got the Lansdale stop. What's the last stop on the... Is it not Chalfont, New Britain? Where's the end of the line? Is it Doylestown? Doylestown's the end of the line. That's as far as you can live from Philly and still get there by train is Doylestown. They have a great show there. They have a fantastic car show every year. Look at that, a $3 million house. With only you can fit 6 cars in there. 2.7 million, that's new construction. Anything realistic? Nope. Anything that fits my needs. These are all the people who want to say they're from Philly, but they're not. They take the train in, so it's all $1 million houses that fit my needs in Doylestown. Shitty Zillow etiquette is more annoying than shitty Craigslist marketing. Yeah. Got the Polish church too. Scuff Realtor, make it. That's as far as you can live from Philly and be comfortably homosexual. Yeah. Again, that's the thing. I could have a freaking awesome house if I go upstate. If I go north of Allentown, like Wind Gap. What can I get out near Wind Gap? That's just a normal house. Actually, this is the one that comes with the mother-in-law suite. I already looked at this one. This one has a little cottage built onto it. So if you wanted to have a roommate but not smell them, they could just live in there. Honestly, I like this, but you'd be living in fucking Wind Gap. The only thing, see, I love that basement though. The only upside to Wind Gap besides the low housing prices, but if I wanted low housing, I'd just stay where I am. There's the mother-in-law suite. Is that the Appalachian Trail is there. I've just traded one hick town along the AT for another hick town along the AT. It's Matto says, or Domain. I'm north of Stroudsburg. It's not too bad here. In referred to what? Like, would I still be an exotic weirdo just by being a straight, no, I didn't even say that. Just by being a white gay. Route 80 is how's the Stroudsburg area? Route 80 is where it's at. I mean, okay, so I-80 is good. Like Stroudsburg, okay, East Stroudsburg, college town, you're doing fine there for being gay. Delaware Water Gap is nice and hippie, and the AT's right there. But, okay, so what do we got? We got 3 near here. Let's go closest to the highway. This gets us just some family home. Yeah. Just a split level family home. I don't want a pool. Unless I have like, ew, they had birds. Wood panel basement. Fuck me, that rules. Yeah, this just, I bet this house smells. Look at all those pet carriers. All right, so, wait a minute. Is there 2 garages? Yes. All right, your 2 garages. 2 garages. That's what I need, 4 cars. Plus more in the driveway. This is nice. Again, I'd need a roommate. This is a $550,000 house. Here's another thing. For me to have the house I want, I don't really see an economical way to do it without taking a roommate to help pay, to pay rent. Boz says not a lot of New Yorkers. Yeah. New Yorkers moving up or right in the prime Pocono area. Sam's dad mustache says, I would find a newer place. What? That place was built in the 60s. That's an awesome house. Let's go back to Philly. Veronica Wheels says, become like me and Kit, 13 cars, and maybe we can stop anytime we want. Yeah, where are you? Are your cars just kept at work? Is that the deal? Mountain Dew says, ew, they had birds, the irony. No, that's just me being contradictory. I like birds, I just don't want to be around them. Not real ones, anyway. Goontox in Space says, hey, Mr. Regular. Hey, Goontox in Space. Veronica Wheels says, 11 at the house. 2 in cycling rotation at work. All right, so are the 11 at your house all outside? How many at your house are indoors? Do you have a pole building? Tony says birds aren't real. We looked at the one in Harleysville, right? Yeah. Let's go outside the metro area. What is this? Sellersville. Where would you get off the turnpike to get to Sellersville? Okay, Milford Square. Oh, the Quakertown exit. Okay. What do you got for me outside of Quakertown? Do I get a garage? Do I get a garage? I know I put it in my requirements, but that doesn't mean it's going to be there. Do I get a... Is that part of the house? Do I get a second house? Does my house come with a house? Or is that the neighbor's property? Oh, is that my garage? That shed? Is that the 2-car garage? Yes, very nice. I can eat some corn. Yeah, no. Main home. Unique 2-family pot. Main home is 3 bedroom house. Updated kitchen, double entry doors, wide forest purpose. Rear off the main home is perfect for... The path takes you to a second home, wide open kitchen, expansive living room. Currently, there's a wood stove in the base, not connected to a chimney. Access to 2-car garage, electrical box, upstairs, 3-bedroom, full bath, great family. Okay. 2 driveways for... Oh, all right. All right. All right. Let's see what Google Earth is going to give me. This is 693 Allentown Road, Sellersville, but, you know, greater Quakertown. Okay, this is interesting. Look at that. They're not kidding. You get a house and another. This is awesome. You get a all right. So this, well, it's a party house. How are the neighbors? Do they suck? Let's have a look at these neighbors. Seeing a Mazda 3, I think. Are you crazy? How's this neighbor? You got a fallen down barn in the back. I see some brightly colored plastic, little children's toys. You're parking on the grass. Does this guy suck? What's down the road? Rusted chain link fence, bunch of wood in the background. Weird drainage. This is probably the nicest house on the street. What's the neighbor like up here? That's an old lady house, fine. How about this farmhouse? So what we're doing is we're looking at the neighbors around the house, try to suss them out. A lot of flags, either you're nice, okay. What we're doing is looking for like political signs up, or like, oh, someone with simultaneously taste and no taste. It's one of your neighbors got a convertible PT Cruiser. Huh. Oh, and there's perfect Lincoln Town Car in the dirt. Ooh, ew. Okay, nicest house in kind of like a poor area, which doesn't help me with my being gay thing, but we are closer to Philly. We're on the northeast extension, still far away from still far away from friends, but you know. Tony says, sending you a cool house in Telegram. Sellersville is such a PA town like Mechanicsburg. Just a profession and a multiplicity suffix, yeah. I'm making a hard pass right now. Have to let the bread steep overnight. Something brown movement. Dylan's chilling. Are we doxing subscribers? No, we're looking at houses on Zillow and then looking at them on Google Maps. If the neighbor has a MAGA flag and a monster truck, so yeah. But 500, I mean, yeah, you get a lot for your price, but again, have to find roommates. So let's see what Tony has for us. Copy link. Opening it up. Here, a little bit of this. For $265,000, built in 55. So, overgrown bushes. It's definitely house-like. Someone saw that episode of Seinfeld where you put, the pool table in the basement. Maybe I get that pool table, maybe I don't. Neat finished basement though, I like it. It may flood. Huh. All right, how am I getting into that side of the garage with that deck there? How am I making that turn? Galaxy goes there. I have an overgrown back lot. That deck is not flush to the ground. How am I making that turn right there? That would have to be the Niro that goes in there. And we didn't see the state of the garage. Didn't show the inside of the garage. I mean, it certainly is affordable. Norristown. I mean, that is cool. Let's have a look on Google Earth Maps. What do you got for us? RCR hype house, big basement, perhaps a studio workspace. There is hardly any property. House looks very narrow too. No inside garage picks, probably full of crap from previous owner, possibly rotting. Okay, so it just had a big, oh, it's a duplex. Oh, that's why. Next to some apartment building. The thing about a duplex is I voice act. And there are bits where I yell. Now, of course, record in the basement, right? Maybe the neighbor won't hear it, maybe. But there are bits where I'm shouting. So that's rough. I like it though. It certainly is affordable. What is it about people leaving all their bullshit in the garage after they leave? Same thing with my previous rental, yeah. I need to go get You might hear gunshots overnight depending which area of Norristown. Yeah. I mean, Norristown, Bridgeport. You guys can still hear me. I just left the room. I'm going to get more sustenance, more gym rat food. It's such a... I have friends down in that area of the greater Philly, a bunch of friends down there. They all live in the general area of the Philly suburbs. And I want to be there, but I still like the quietness. You have to pay a lot of money to simultaneously get a progressive neighborhood and rural. You know, that's why Napa, California exists, and Aspen and all that stuff. Sustenance. Xander says I have the same lamp. Nice. Yep, straight from the internet. Green Lake Reservoir. Okay. So what is this 250? Oh, that's falling apart. I remember you. Perkiomenville. Where's 422? There's 422. This is the other option, is to move somewhere along 422 because that's a quick exit. So what's this? This is another Norristown, but not that part of Norristown. Yeah, this is just a normal house, probably. This is just a domicile with a yard, yeah. Does it fit? What's the acres? 1.3 acres? Can you put a pole building in the back? I don't know. Move to Milliam, Royersford? And that's a smaller one. I already looked at that one. Royersford is just north. And currently nothing in the area that fits my requirements. All right, let's widen our search here. And no minimum, and I don't know, no maximum. Let's just get rid of our, okay, that opens things up quite a bit if I don't have to have 1 acre. Codex Gator says white and gray with gray and white. And let's, now that we're doing this, let's take out all the, we want houses. We don't want townhomes. We don't want multifamilies, condos, lots, lands, apartments, or manufactured. Apply. Okay, good. We also, let's put a cap on the price here. Let's cap it at something reason. Let's cap it at 500,000. All right. Newt says, random, but Worcester, Massachusetts in the area is cheap. Not moving that far north. I'm sticking to Pennsylvania, but thank you. Codex Gator says, so many of these places are just remodeled with monochrome schemes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Hey, Brian, thoughts on a 1992 Caddy Seville STS with a pre-Death Star 949 pushrod and 4 other 6? I know very little about that car and that engine, so. Putting garage in the keywords helps sometimes. Oh, good point. Where's my keywords? Keywords. Garage. Apply. So, we saw that one. We saw that one. The split level one. The heck's Greater Ford? 1925. Ugh. You want 60s to 70s, really? How'd that thing... Ooh. What happened to this house that the price just plummeted? Oh, that's just some error. Never mind. But the price was cut $115,000. What's wrong with it? Does it flood? Oh, I remember seeing this. Maybe it's in a floodplain. Maybe the thing did flood. Phoenixville. Phoenixville's great. It's also money, 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 money. Almost $500,000 for this shack. And you get one picture, so, all right. Those kind of tailspin estimates have been happening a lot lately. Some weird glitch in the system. Oh, okay. Concordville. This is a trailer? Is that what this is? Does this have a foundation? Maybe. What a weird little garage on a bunch of weeds. Would you go South Philly into Maryland or Delaware? No, as of now, you're going to have to really make a case for me to cross state lines. By getting rid of the acreage requirements, we've kind of eliminated the garage for most of these houses. Most of these smaller lots are nice houses, but this one has a 2-car. Some shacks in the back. When was this made? 43. People were shorter then. Oh, that's a nice sunroom that they made. It's the Costanza says, anywhere near Philadelphia Airport since you travel. It would be nice. It is cute. A lot of wiring going on there. I'm gonna put our acreage size back in. It's just a letdown. Give me 1 acre to 2 acres. 1 acre to 10 acres. I don't care. Nixon administrator washer dryer combo. Yeah. So what's this down here near media? Oh, I remember you. That's an old smelly building. There is also a rail that goes out here near Downingtown. Where does it terminate? Where does the rail terminate? Parksburg. Does it terminate in Parksburg? Is that the last passenger stop? Might be. Parksburg might be the last one. There is, does it have a garage? Garage. Oh, Ew. That's it? Veronica Wheel says, damn, big looking garage on that one. Maybe send Transicati and Mini Deep. What? On the one I sent, maybe, okay. Oh, did you send me one? Veronica maybe have sent me a link. Yes. Oh, it's Jersey. Copy link. All right. All right. Shades of Death, 43 Shades of Death Road, really? Oh, that is an awesome garage. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Shades of Death Road, seriously? 43 Shades of Death Road, Liberty Township, New Jersey. It's an awesome street name. Okay, you're off I-80 near Roxbury, just over the border. Next to Liberty Sod Farms. My neighbor is that. That is a very pretty area. How's my driveway? Now, Justin Bernash and his lowered cars that he always buys for our giveaways is not making it up that driveway. The back of Jersey's Head. Oh, I made food, didn't I? Oh, okay. I'll be back. Every night I make my bowl of food and I eat it and wish I was somewhere else. Why didn't I buy a house during the pandemic? Oh well. No, that was before we started doing the giveaways, wasn't it? So. Realistically, like the conservative move is I wouldn't be moving until 2026. Because Australia comes first. We do the Australia trip. Then after that, I start looking at houses in earnest. But it's more difficult than that. It's also, I don't know how to buy a house. I've never owned a house. I rent this house from Greg International. So I don't know the logistics of buying a house. I don't just go, here, money, one house, please. As I understand it, there are fees and fees and fees and inspections and lead paint disclosure and a ton of other stuff beyond the price of the house. Also, the agent gets their cut on top. So, What's this in Quakertown? Well, applying for a mortgage will make you feel like a poor loser. Austin Primo says the process sucks. Scott's Moto Adventure says it also sucks. Jim B says interest rates are high right now. It's terrible. Oh, okay. So when interest rates fall, that's buy a house time. So this is Quakertown, which is Lehigh Valley. Show me the garage. Show me the garage. Show me the garage. I don't care about bunk beds. I don't care about, there we go. All right, so it's just a double car garage with a very old door. And Scott's Moto Adventure says Lehigh Valley is tough right now. Define tough. Crime tough? Boring tough? Expensive tough? Lady duff? Yeah, you're damn right it's sponsored by Factor, but not this meal though. I'll have to give it to Factor. They're okay with me being gay. You wouldn't think that would be a thing, but surprisingly it still is. Baz says each state has different processes. Pennsylvania is weird. Most need a lawyer. Well, good thing I know one. But PA is just like title agent and no escrow. Okay. Scott's Moto Adventure says low inventory, high prices, and small garages. Okay, I can understand the small garages because most everything up here is very, very old towns. Houses built before we thought everybody would have a car. I don't like dwelling on prices because that's what boring people do. A number is just a measure of worth. That's all it is. It's like saying, I can't buy this house. There's too many inches in it. What are you talking about? LXR raises an interesting point. What about a commercial spot with some living quarters? Well, that's called a mixed-use property. And from my real estate attorney friend, those things, while very attractive, carry with incredible maintenance requirements and ordinance stuff. And there's no such thing as grandfathered in when stuff changes hands. You may have tons and tons of red tape owning a mixed-use property. Protein. Caliber says, I think it's what, 1974 when the Modern Nation Building Code started, no aluminum wiring, no lead paint. Yeah. I am living in a house built in 1890. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going in here, so you do not want an old house. You want something, yeah, the 70s and maybe 60s, 70s, and 80s. Yeah, and you would never do new construction. New construction houses are like shanty towns. They're terrible. What is this in Gap, PA? Uh, 1890, yes, also installation. Someone put solar panels on here. Oh, Garage Mahal. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. I like this. I like it. See, someone had some style here. Yeah, this is nice. Not a fan of that, though. I don't really like tubs. Oh, the shower is one of those, oh, turn around. Oh, neat. This is nice. Is that a slop sink? Cool. Shuffleboard court. Okay, you have one of those really big clotheslines. It goes up like that. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Something like this is really nice. Gap. So that's halfway to Lancaster. I'm out there in the country. So this is Amish country. So you're closer. You're closer. You're spending your time on Route 30 to come in. South of Morgantown. Where would we film around here? Boxer says, beautiful property. Yeah, I like that. Caliber says, I lived in a house built in the 20s in Trenton. It's very expensive to heat. Yeah. I have the thermostat set at 70 degrees and I'm still cold in here. Heat just escapes from this house. And I'm not turning it up anymore because I'm just going to burn up my fuel oil. Matt Laszlo, how far is Gap, PA from your house now? Like an hour and 45 minutes, maybe. It's interesting because there's no like major highways to go to Gap. You just stay on Route 30, which has traffic lights. But you'd slowly make your way into town on Route 30. But really, you would just go, wait, does Gap have a rail? No. Where's the light rail start? Oh, wait, there's a park and ride in Parksburg. So I could get into town right there. I think there's a parking, yeah. There's a parking lot there at the train station. So that wouldn't be a problem. Boxel, are you drinking egg yolks? No, I'm drinking. Instead of ice cubes, I have a glass full of mango, like frozen mango, which I will eventually start eating. That is kind of neat. Let's have a look at this place on Google Maps. What kind of a place is Gap? Yeah, that is built back from the street a little bit. Okay, so Chestnut Street is an alley. Interesting. Where's the driveway to get to that house? Was it Chestnut Street? Where is that house with the 929 Chestnut Street? Where's the driveway? Is it all the way back here? Yeah, it's all the way back there. So you got to, that it? Or is that it? Oh, Google, it's being weird. Is that seriously it? Like, right? That must be it. Again, we're not getting lowered cars up that road. Tony Airline says $500,000 is insane. When I'm on Zillow, I'm setting my filter no greater than 350,000. Sky Hunt says 150K is my limit. Yeah. It's Matto says, how good are the mangoes? I haven't eaten them yet, but they're frozen and they're going to taste very fruit-like. Larry Hill is being a pompous asshole, saying, I bought a house for this much money, and now it's worth this much money. I'm not taking a dollar less than $40,000 for my C5 Corvette because kids these days look at the phone too much, and I don't know.
You need to call can you come over here? I got like so many remotes for this TV. I got one to change the channel. I got another to change the volume. Everything I buy has a new remote for it. You gotta put batteries in it.
That's great. That's great, McBeady. Is it going to sell? You get a free mortgage? It's not worth more. We had inflation. It's worth the same, but there's more money more money in circulation now because we printed more. So your house is not worth more. The dollar value became less. So it takes more of them to represent the same amount of worth. There you go. I think I remember seeing this one. Navron, PA. Is this a mixed-use property? No, wait, I remember this one. This is do you get everything? Maybe you do get everything. Or is it just the house? Oh, it's a barn, but it's for horses. Gay. Built in 1984. Cathedral ceiling, something on that. Yeah, it's a barn, so it's not really for houses. That's why appreciating assets and debt are good in times of rapid inflation. Your stuff is worth more, your debt costs less now, yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for a recession as well. Maybe we'll get one in the next, we'll get, excuse me, not a recession, let's call it what it is, a market correction. Yeah, when it says open Saturday 1 to 4 p.m., this is an auction. It's not $200,000. Auction date, yeah. Remotes should be rechargeable. They should be USB-C. I hate it when you buy something and it's USB micro. It's like, come on. See this nice thing, $300,000? You already know this is an auction. Too good to be true, auction, called it, auction date, yep. I've never done that old crankety thing when someone talks about prices, like in person, because probably you'd get like an old man slap or something like that. What are all those? What is this $200,000? Is that a lot? No, it's a piece of crap. That thing's probably a piece of crap. Did we already look at that one? I think I already looked at that one. Yeah, this one Norristown property. See, this thing isn't terrible. But as I had a talk with Jim Schulman, I know that me buying a house is not about buying a house. Veronica says, insert a remote joke. I got that too. Buying a house for me is not about home ownership. It's a very expensive way to solve my loneliness problem. I'm way up here in the Appalachian Mountains above 78. I have one friend here, and I guess it's a friend I don't see very often. It's Greg. He's the only one, since Ben moved out, I had 2 friends. Now I have one friend here. I see him from time to time, and that's it. I have acquaintances. I have Yes, Joe, who owns the restaurant I go to a lot. Yes, we went to Sunday school together. We don't hang out. I call him a friend, but he's not really a close friend. I have no close friends around here. So Greg, I've gone to his house. Tony was at Greg's house. But since Ben McElwee left town, that's it. I wake up, I do regular car reviews, I go to the gym, I come home. I eat a bowl full of food this is more house than I need to rent, but Greg's a good guy. And then I go to sleep. So I have friends who live down greater Philadelphia area. And I look forward to driving the hour and a half down there to just sit in a house and listen to conversations I don't know the references for. Did we already look at this one in Quakertown? Yeah, we did. I remember that driveway. Did this one have a cool basement? I forget. Yeah, sunroom. Oh yeah, it's the one we didn't see anything in Tony said it's probably full of stuff. It's Matto says, please explain to this Australian what barndominium is. A barndominium. Barndominium. I think that would be considered a studio, a converted barn with could be another mixed-use property, formerly agriculture, that you build you build a you put water into, and then I guess you could have a living space in it. I'm guessing that's what it means. I'm hearing it for the first time, barndominium. I've heard garage mahal, but I haven't heard barndominium. Sachs Realty is a decent YouTube channel for looking at macro look at the real estate market. The hosts have worked in the higher up and larger real estate. Oh, fun. We might be going back to blue plates in Jersey. Oh, that's novel. Barndominium is a shop house pole barn, great for car people. Oh, cool. Veronica Wheel says, I want one. Yeah, sounds good. It's Matto says, I'm asking Isaac Flavey. I forget who that is. Horse gets an ownership state. Barndominium is a metal building on a slab. Oh, okay. But really, I'm asking for everything here. Get into a nice relationship and have someone to live with. That's new construction. Someone to split the cost of this, or at least help me pay for the property tax. I've never had to have property tax or homeowners insurance or flood insurance or pay for garbage. Never had to pay for garbage, ever. I've always lived in places where it was included. Water as well. I've been fortunate enough to live in a long stream of generous owners. Technically, this is Kutztown. Interesting. Did they? No, they have a house and a shed and ew, above ground pool. Ew. Ew, ew, gross, ew, ew. And Caliber says, if you're getting one of these rural places, your water will be a well. Yeah, I'm not fond of a well. Isaac Flavely says, water and sewage is on my largest utility bill. Huh. Being from Brooklyn, when we got the NEPA house, I got caught off guard about garbage being private. Yeah, yeah. Yep. It'd be nice if I could have music here. I need a long stream of royalty-free stuff. I wonder if I'll get a copyright strike if I do like a long string of that Gregorian chant. I wonder if that'll get me pegged. Let me open that. Let me just see what happens. If I open this and go, there was something I was watching like over and over and over again. It always, there it is. Show up in this? Yeah, let me turn that down some. Is that too loud? Let me know if that music's too loud. I didn't know Gregorian monks were into pegging. It makes sense to me. Nice. Gregorian monks. Matt Lazo says Matt Happel is your mechanic. No, he's not. I'm between mechanics at the moment. Now, right now it's Moyer's Car Care really is my mechanic. But I'm hoping at dinner on Saturday I can convince Veronica to be RCR's mechanic. Should we need someone to be ready for any oddball stuff. Yeah, Matt Happel will not tune your car. Yeah, Matt Happel is not into repair. He just wants to put stuff on a dyno, and rightfully so, and have his fun. Yeah, you're right, Matt. He was. But I don't want to get into that right now because I still like him, but we had it'll be a story. It's a very funny story, but let's let a year or two go by. In a way, Matt, I wouldn't call it a falling out, but it is my fault, but I have a by the way. It makes me sad. But he was a friend for 8 years. And I find it surprising he would want to end our friendship over this. Who knows? So. We won't go into it, no. It's a great story. And I will tell Veronica if I haven't told her already. If I didn't tell you, I'll tell you at lunch on Saturday. So. How's the level of the music going? Is it fine? Or it kind of sometimes sucks when you see a house you kind of like, but then, you know, I'm not going to be buying something for another like year. McBeadle says the music is relaxing. Great. I'll use it more then. Gay brunch Saturday. Can't wait. Can't wait. I think we said 1. I usually get to Justin's house at noon. I'll literally text you the second I get to Justin's house. Quantum X Fila says, I don't hear music at all, but I'm on a tablet in bed. Oh, okay, well, let's see. I'll up it a little bit more. Like that. How's that volume level? Too much? Not enough? Slightly omnibus music level, no sweat. It's not that far from me. Very low, may just up in a notch. Well, let's see if the lag says anything. Acoustic Theory, by the time I was ready to buy, the rate went up another like 100, and I'm like, I'll wait. Won't be surprised when I finally feel rich enough that things have gone up for another 100. I mean, yeah, could be a thing. McBeady says, I wish we could come to gay brunch. Can't have too many gays there, then we're not going to get anything done. But that's a Mateo Lane joke about Starbucks. If there's one gay at Starbucks, it'll be run with military precision. If there's 2 or more gay there, nothing will get done. What's this thing in Pennsburg? Oh, that was new construction. Suck on my whole asshole. What's this thing in Pennsburg? Yeah, 1890. Old house. It's what I am in now. A symmetrical. Yeah, those doors, like that. You have doors in between each room because these houses get cold. Crawl space in the attic. '19th century. I mean, at least it would be if I lived in a place like this, it'd be a known evil. Man, all those cupboards directly above the range are just going to get covered in shit. That is a tiny ass kitchen. This little addition about out back. It's one sorry bathroom. Cartridge locks. That's what's all inside my house right now. I hate them. They're dumb. They're stupid. Caliber says, I missed earlier. Would you mind showing me what your search filters are? Yeah, 1 acre of land, no more than 500,000. 1 to 2 acres of land, no more than 500,000. Have you checked Boyertown? Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much Reading. So. What do we got in Warwick? Another old house. Bitchin' wood stove from Max Air, yeah. I wonder why that became a thing, the crystal doorknobs. I'm sure someone's made a YouTube channel about that, or YouTube video about that. Lancaster. Beat up old house in Lancaster. Ugh. Sharing a driveway with a bunch of hicks. No. Would you live by a river? Don't really want to, but you know, because then you're talking about getting a flooded basement. Yeah, Birdsboro is not too far from things, but better like Royersford, Collegeville. This is pretty nice, but of course, what we want isn't available there. That's the shack in Coatesville. We looked at that. And we keep coming back to that house near Noxamick in the State Park. That's beautiful. $500,000 is doable for me, but I can't do it alone. Can't live there alone. Have to have someone else. Yeah, you got to watch out for the floodplain. Yeah, once you get up here in the Appalachian Ridgeline up here, you do not have to worry about flooding ever. We are so high off the ground. Like unless you live in a valley, that's not a problem. Yeah. You get out near Harrisburg, you could have, what could you have in Harrisburg? Yeah, pretty much the same. Live in fucking Duncannon. What's here by the Susquehanna River? See, if I wanted to live next to racists, I could have this. I could have all of this. You just have to live next to bigots and Nazis and homophobes. Look at all this. All this for under, right? You got a garage there. You got a garage there. All you got to do is listen to people's nonsense. Got to be 1 acre minimum. You'll open yourself up to still not top lots each other, but still spacing like city. And that is true. I mean, the whole deal with me having 1 acre of land is guaranteeing that I can, we'll go half acre. Half acre to 2 acres. Apply. That will get, it guarantees pretty much 2-car garages or the opportunity to build a pole building. You can deal with a lot of nonsense for that amount of garages. Look, I have access to Greg's warehouse. So I'm not concerned, like right now, I don't have to worry about car spacing. I'm fine. But I'm lonely. And that's the transcendent issue here. Let's take away the 2 acre properties just for a minute. What is a pole building? It's a slab on grade. It's what you would think of as a modern barn, right? Dylan's chillin' says it's 12 a.m. and I'm mixing paint in my bedroom. Oh, wow. All right, so going down to a half acre opened up some more stuff. We've got this house in Hatfield. It sure is a house. Just some modern house. Anything unique about it? It's got a yard. $470,000. Not bad. I could live there. I wouldn't mind it. I'd need someone to move in with me. Probing question, ignore if you want to. Would you ever be far enough away from people you wanted to be far enough away from? What do you mean, will I ever be far enough away from the people you want to be far away from? Yes. All I got to do, see this line draw a line from Reading to Allentown? There. Or Route 100. East and south of Route 100. There's the line. I'm far enough away. You see, okay, this is the thing about Pennsylvania. You see, people are racist and homophobic when the roads go north, south, and east and west. But when shit goes diagonally like this, they're cool. That's it. And the demarcation line, Route 100. So anyway, what was this other stuff on Hatfield? This is a little bungalow. Why are you showing me your wood? Yeah, you would. Like, this is worse than a car. You cannot take pictures for anything. The child. Ugh. Yeah. You do not know how to just back the fuck up. New Jersey is out of the question? Yeah, New Jersey is out of the question. Pig tank, avoid. Yeah, this one in Hatfield's not too bad. Like, okay, like conceivably if I had a driveway that fit 2 cars, that would mean the Galaxy and the 4Runner would live inside, the Niro would be outside, and the charging port would be outside. Or it'd be right inside the garage, and I just, when it need to charge, I'll just put it under the garage door. My city also has a demarcation line, except instead of racist, when you cross it, there's hubris. Sounds like Delco, Delaware County. Not sure if the diagonal road theory applies left to the Susquehanna. No, it doesn't. This is a Philly thing. Caliber, another person telling me to move to New Jersey. Delaware? Does Delaware have front plates? Does Delaware have front license plates? The states not requiring a front license plate are Alabama, Georgia. Okay, so Delaware. Technically, I could move to Delaware. What do you got? Is it pretty much the same? What is this 500? Oh, that's just a house in Delaware. Wait, that's Jersey still. Down here. What do you got for me, Delaware? A house, a shack, and something from the 19th century, right? 1910. Close enough. What a TV. Someone died here. You got the can't stand up to poop. Can't stand up after pooping. And Delaware door lock. Right there. Just leaning up against the doorknob. This is amazing. Oh, yeah. Well, we don't use that room no more. Creepy basement. Fallen apart foundation. No, I am not interested in touring that home in Delaware. Move to Delaware and make my own LLC. Technically, I wouldn't have state taxes anymore. No corporate taxes either. What is this falling part crap that they want $425,000 for. Ugh. Ick. Gross. As a self-employed person, Delaware might be a good tax move wise. I mean, yeah. Sonichu lives there. Good pull. The catch is that you have to live in Delaware, yeah. What do you got for me, Downingtown? Can't even take a picture of the front of the house, can you? I think I saw this one before. 4-bedroom, 1 bath. I love these old houses where they only have 1 bathroom. It's Matto says, I need to get back to doing some actual work. Check Discord when you get a minute. Okay, I will. Black Box Oracle says, don't understand East Coasterism. I don't even know what you mean by that. They tried to fix the inside, but not the outside. Did I turn the heat up? Why is it so freaking cold in here? Oh, because I didn't turn the heat on. That's why. Okay, here's another thing about living in an old house. Or at least this one. I have to turn the heat off to use the shower because if the furnace is running and sending warm, like for whatever reason, if the heat's on and I take a shower, the shower is lukewarm at best. If I turn the heat off, I get to have a hot shower. I don't know how that works. Black Buck Aura says, I'm not from the coast of the east. Yeah, I gathered that. I still don't know what you're referring to. Ambler. That has some charm. Love the basement. Show me the garage. This is all very nice, but show me the garage. Ooh! Ooh! Wow! Wow, that's the guest bedroom. This is like... You ever take a whole bunch of Benadryl? This is like disassociation, the disassociation chamber. I wouldn't change it though. I'm keeping this, but... Yo. Ew, oh man. There's some rust going on here. Whoa. Every room is in business for itself. Water damage. Can't tell if that's a pattern or the tile is just all fucked up. Is there no garage? And an old photo of the pool out back. Yeah, there's no garage, is there? Garage. Garage spaces. Yeah. Parking, 10, right. Garage faces side, garage door opener. Okay, garage space. All right, fine.
1973, yeah. How cool would it be to have one of those houses with a conversation pin in it? Straight up 70s. Coolest house I've ever been in is Justin Lose's that he bought. That thing was straight 70s style. I love it. Dan's Chillin' says, maybe the homeowner put that shit up because they were shroom heads. Yeah. Look for school homes? You mean stuff built out of a school? Oh, and I'm sorry. I'm in front of the... I gotta make myself smaller here. Meow. Yeah. Generous donation here. Very legal, very cool. Says Spokane, Washington is great affordable skiing nearby, affordable coast living, good LGBTQ, something no income. I moved from Seattle and love it. I know one person in Vantucky and another person in Seattle. Oregon and Seattle, that area, one, you know, all the homelessness bugs, or we see, okay, East Coast style, I don't know what the PC way to say this is. The sort of Philly, New York City, Boston, Baltimore, Trenton, North Jersey approach to the depressing and laborious topic of homelessness and the homeless is a readily chambered or a constantly chambered, keep walking, pal, a curtish dismissal. Whereas the West Coast is kind of caring but not doing anything. It comes back to East Coast is mean but kind, and West Coast is kind but mean. So when I spent time out in Portland, Vancouver, Seattle, there you sort of pretended to be nice to the unhoused. Whereas in the Northeast, there you are allowed to have an overt, I got no time to waste with you, man. I got things to do. Nothing personal, buddy. Keep moving. So there's more honesty here. The fakeness of the West Coast makes me feel weird. Joey Diaz called it the ha-ha, you know, the fake laugh. It's like everybody on the West Coast is like podcasting all the time. Newt says San Francisco is, we've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas. Yeah. Charles King says, yeah, people on the East Coast are much more upfront. When I visited the Bay Area, the homeless were hella more aggressive. Yeah. The homeless on the East Coast, we almost speak as them as like animals. I mean, it's unfortunate the way my language works, but
Midwest vibe is much closer to the East Coast, yeah. The mean things I can say about the Midwest is it's more gossipy. And when they say like Midwest nice is really Midwest gossip. Like they'll be super nice to you, coming and going, and then talk shit about you behind your back. Where my partialness to East Coast or Northeast attitude is to shit talk someone behind. You can shit talk someone behind their back as long as you end it with, but they're all right. Blah, 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 but they're all right. Cascade curtain is real. Don't know what the cascade curtain is real. Vibes, wealth, and weather. Minnesota nice is Minnesota passive aggressive. It's fun and also terrible. Will Down says, is Pittsburgh a possibility? It's not completely written out, but Pittsburgh, PA is getting a little bit Midwest. Midwestern food is also super dire. Yeah, I've experienced it. Frickin' Cincinnati chili. I don't know. Pile of matter in a bowl. M. Near says, we're way up front with our hostility in almost every form. Yeah, because we don't have time. Life moves faster here. At least you aren't from Texas. I know very little about Texas lifestyle. I have not spent enough time there, but also saying Texas, there's so many different Texases. Veronica Wheels, oh, thank you for the compliment. I love your ability to capture infinite, like abstract nuance in a handful of words. Allentown, like this Bethlehem area, this is all like slightly greater New York City, which is not completely out of the question. Ugh, townhomes. Wait, is this just one house? Is this just one house? What is this? What is this? Oh, it's a bunch of additions. Was this built this way? Ew, dogs. Huh. Well, all right, you got a jacuzzi or something. I feel like a heretic being from the Philly area, but liking Pittsburgh more. I like Pittsburgh. I like Pittsburgh too, but this is a very strange setup in a house, but you know, I like, 3 cars and a bunch of crap in the backyard. What were they building here? Wait, is this an auction? This seems too good. Auction, 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 back to listing, showing Saturday. What's up with it? Cascade curtain is the concept that Washington and Oregon are divided into different areas by the Cascade Mountain Range. Oh, okay. West of the Cascade is boozy, east is rural. Got it. Sorry, off topic, but would you and Nick consider doing a collab with the 10th generation Dairyman? I don't know what that means. Sending you a hug from the straight fan in the United Kingdom. Oh, thank you. Am I out of frame again? No, I'm fine. Grew up in a house outside Houston. Stop it.
Oh, you keep clicking and it keeps doing something.
Okay. I watched a boomer today at the coffee shop spend an entire minute trying to figure out how to turn their phone's alarm off. And they just were swiping and hitting buttons randomly, going, I'm sorry, it just won't do it. I should have started filming them. It was adorable. Magra Jam doesn't have a question, just says, thank you for your donation, just says Brown, yes. So what were we talking about? Grew up an hour outside Houston, so you're still in Houston. That's a joke, isn't it? Came out to my father at Christmas at 32. Tex-Mex is terrible. You don't move to Austin like the rest of the sheep. Look, I saw Austin before the explosion, before Joe Rogan moved there. Austin was kind of neat, and then I watched it just balloon up because they thought it was supposed to be the new jam, the new hotspot. And, you know, it just became more LA. Just like Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee is just LA. Roxy keeps sending me more stuff in New Jersey. Slap a pole barn behind this one. I'll look at stuff from Jersey. Tony's sending me stuff. Tony sent me that. Riley sent me a sticker. Oh, okay. Gap is really nice. My friend Brett has lived there for years, and it's an hour to the party house, hour into Lancaster, which has become really nice. Yeah, Lancaster is super gay friendly. I have to say that about Lancaster. And one of the nicest drive in America is 897 between Gap and Reinhold's. Dylan and Kim love Lancaster. Yeah, so let's go back to Lancaster. Let's have a look at Lancaster. Thank you, Jim. Dylan's Chillin' says chocolate cherry banana stout. Sweet. I love something like that. Does airplane mode still matter these days? You know, I use airplane mode almost my phone by default, if I'm in somewhere place with Wi-Fi, I turn airplane mode on because it saves the battery big time, because the phone is no longer sending electricity from its battery to the antenna inside. Yeah. So let's go down to Lank. We got new construction, go fuck yourself. That is, can I guess the year of that house? That was built in 1910. 1760? Fuck you. 1760. Mini split. Someone went the sharper image here. It would be a real boast to say that you lived in a house from the 1700s. No garage, though. No garage. Oh, great. A one car. Again, you and your Lancaster shots of like pictures of the sunset. Yes, I get it. You're off the Appalachian mountain range and you can actually see the sunset instead of having it go behind a bunch of warehouses and trees. Yeah. Yeah, New Hope. New Hope, okay. After going to Woody's, New Hope just seems like Woody's the town. It's just, it's gay the town. But it's, you know, it's YMCA. It's YMCA gay. It's not, I don't know, Placebo gay, if you know that band. Lancaster and the spreading rush of DC transplants is a nice beacon in a storm of homophobia. Unfortunately, there's a lot of new constructions. So we've got this thing in bird in hand with a one car. Is there a detached garage on the other side? Or are you dealing with a one car? Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Nope. 1-car garage. Dumb. So that's our options. 3 in the inner. You want to move to intercourse. Oh, there's something out in the farmland. There you go. You got a little McMansion-y with those pillars there. That is pretty nice, isn't it? Would I just be lonely here, though? I mean, there's Dylan and his partner. And then, what, do I get the piece of property next door? That's nice. Yeah. Oh, it's going to auction. That's why it's so cheap. There you go. New Hope, you can rent out a spare room to trans folks recovering some surgery. So we've got that okay house in Gap, or that other one we looked at. Well, let's go back here to just add some more acres. What was that other place in Gap that looked like that fun thing? Yeah. Again, though, if I'm going to push above $400,000, that's the thing. If I'm going to go above $400,000 for a house, I need to take a roommate. What about Doylestown? What about it? Doylestown, that's the end of the line, isn't it? Yeah. And nothing. No pings. Yeah, we went half acre all the way to 10 acres. So, what kind of price range do you think you could, at what price? 400,000. I could think about adding a garage at 400,000 if it was that cheap. That's a cookie cutter split level I see everywhere. They're in my neighborhood too. What's this thing in Coatesville? What is this reasonably priced thing in Coatesville? Is this an auction? No? All right. Show me the garage. You know what? We're not even going to wait. We're going to go down here and look for covered parking spots. Garage spaces too, covered spaces. That's what you need right there. Very legal, very cool, says Spokane, Washington. If PDX fuck Detroit, but with less passivity. I like it. Yep, sure as a house. Didn't even bother showing the garage. Would you ever live near Philly? Well, yeah, that's what we started looking at, stuff near Philly. This is our near Philly. There's the weird 70s one. There's the beat up house in Langhorne. And there's this moldy old thing, this 85 falling apart bucket of crap and media. Yuck. Yeah, Boxall, exactly. They're shooting their shot. Garnet Valley, Pennsylvania. Right on the Delaware border. Tell me it's a flip without telling me it's a flip. Show me the garage. Show me the money. Well, you got a duck in the... That creepy backyard. Fridge is dented, yeah. Kids lived here. What was back down here near Parksburg? Oh yeah, there was this... What was this one we were looking at, Parksburg, built in 91? Yeah, I don't care about history. I care about one thing, the garage. Covered space is 1. Yeah, 1 car garage. Nope. Anything new built is garbage? Yep. Man, it's 10 of midnight. I gotta go to bed. Little house. I remember you. Piece of crap. What is this? Coatesville. Auction? Not an auction. Covered spaces. Covered spaces 2. Okay. Garage spaces 2. Just buy a bar with Danny DeVito in downtown Philly. Yeah. All right. And you can look at Downingtown. Oh shit, son. It comes with that. Oh no, that's just the other half of it. All right. $365,000. Really? All right, what's wrong with it? All right, so recently completed renovation or not finished renovation? $230 Harlan Drive, Coatesville. What's the problem here? What's the problem with this? All right, I'm right by the Coatesville train station. What kind of neighborhood is this? Is there a bunch of apartments? And then the one house, oh, did this sit a while? This thing was boarded up. Okay. This was like an abandoned house for a while. Okay. Thank you, Google Maps, for having older pictures of this hang. Huh. Yeah, it's a rough looking building. It's like university apartments here. And a parking lot right here. Huh. They turned that trap house into a trap home, yeah. I wonder, yeah, 2,600 square feet. Do you have background music or am I just hearing shit? Yeah, we've got some like ambiance music playing. The Willows at Emerald Gardens. So what is this? An apartment complex. I like my neighbors. Okay, so it's just a bunch of apartments. Am I gonna have like kids running around? This is an odd situation for me because I wonder if I would be looked at in terms of wealth disparity because we have a bunch of apartments and this big house up here that, oh, that's the YouTuber's house. Would I have a bunch of kids just like, I'd be rolling in and out of this house with fancy cars past all of these people who are living in apartments and parking on the street. Yeah. does have everything though. I would kind of like be coming out of my house like, look, I'm sorry, I just did well on YouTube. Please don't hate me, I'm sorry. If you're driving a luxury sports car, it will draw attention. Like, I've been coming in and out of the house with Crazy Taxi. Man, they sure did some work. All right, so all this stuff is new. But what kind of stuff is going on underneath? Economy is wild, so I did cryptocurrency. Nice. Having that much wood would also be able to walk to the train. If I was looking to buy a house, you would buy that ASAP. Yeah. The catch with this house is imposter syndrome. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. Regular folks, regular neighborhood. I'll give it a heart. It would be so nice to be able to just walk down there, go on the train, and leave. It was built in '95. He says, oh, generous donation here. Hey, apologize for going off topic, but will there be a Holden VL Turbo review? I say this after finding you and Nick are going to Melbourne. Just a heads up, some of the best VLs are in Melbourne. Cheers. I'm sure, like, okay. Cars I want to get for RCR Australia. Matthew Beers says, apartments are risky to live by, man. Just speaking from personal experience, but only had one incident. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a bunch of people living near you. And like, would there be a thing? Yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah. In most of these situations, me moving into a house is me having a roommate. So, cars I want to get for Australia. Either Commodore Ute or Falcon Ute. That's one. Toyota Caldina. Two. And then the other two. So there's going to be at least 4 cars with full reviews, and probably only 4 reviews will come out of Australia. That's not going to mean that those are going to be the only videos, but the actual Monday morning reviews, there's only going to be 4 of them because they take a while to shoot. Something with a Barra engine. Technically, we already did one with a Barra engine when we did the original NA Falcon that we had down there. I liked it. All right, guys. This is it. I gotta go to bed now. It's been wonderful talking to you. And thank you for looking at houses. This is like the most nicest thing I've looked at. It's just the imposter syndrome that I have next to living there in Coatesville. Next to people that I used to be, and worried that they would hate me because I'm the big house next door. Right? Anyway, good night. Thank you to everybody who donated, and I guess happy March. Tomorrow's the 1st. Just remember, you can't change location with whenever you do buy. Right, yeah, if I buy a house, it's also the neighborhood, and that's why it's going to be probably 2 years of looking. Good night.